What's up, my people? We are finally live. We're back. How are you all? I hope you all have been very well. I've missed you all. Hello, Allison. Hello, Black Purple. How are you all tonight? Yes, a celebration. We are back live, and I am right on time. Hello. Um, So, hello. Yes, Drew has been working my nerves this last few weeks. He's been working my final nerves. Oh, hi, ZK. How are you? Hello, Dewan. Hello, Black Purple. So great. Because how dare they give Drew more airtime than they give my Ava? It's been 3 weeks since alive, right? I think 2 weeks, but it could have been three. Last The last one we did was when I was talking about Portia. Um, but yeah, Drew was pissing me off. Like he kept the restraining orders, so he's ready to try to have them arrested at any moment. So first of all, if that's the case, he's committing his own perjury. Hi, Camise. How are you tonight? Um, he's committing his own sort of fraud because you're abusing the criminal justice system. So if you got a restraining order, you said that Scout was in danger. So then isn't Drew committing perjury? Because how did he get those restraining orders? Where have you been? I I've been good. I've been recovering from my surgery, um, from my wisdom teeth surgery. So I was feeling better tonight. I'm well. I'm doing well tonight. Drew ain't ish. He sure ain't. He's a very unfit father. And Scout shouldn't have to be anywhere near Drew at this point. I'm good. That's awesome. We're back. Yes, indeed. Gemini. We are back. I can't stand Drew right now. Drew is disgusting. Why is he still in Port Trial along with Shrillo Willow? Exactly. And I don't feel bad for Willow not one bit that she got denied bail as she should. Okay? She's a danger among society. He's been street walking since the government shut down. Not the government shut down. I'm dead. But yes, like no, the only one that needs to have a restraining order against them is Drew. When Drew spoke to Danny and Rocco, like yeah, I was just waiting for Jason. I mean, I'm glad that Queen Laura Collins came up in there talking about, oh, now you are out of your league. Now you got to deal with me. I'm like, all right, Laura, you get big and bad and go get Drew, but I'm gonna need Jason to hurry up and go take care of Drew. Cause it's crazy now that Drew has made Jason a better father by simply just breathing. I believe Willow shot Drew. And we got new technology. Oh shit, who says the wisdom teeth has all the wisdom? I'm dead. Drew got to go and take Willow with him, man. Also, Britt, I can't stand her. What my girl Britt do? Look, Britt is just that one that won't take Carly's attitude. Okay, Carly be having too much attitude for Britt's liking, so Britt, she just gotta bring the spice to Carly because Otherwise, Carly will be walking all over her. So it's not Britt's fault that Carly is just jealous. Danny wasn't putting his little sister in danger. She called him because she missed her uncle Jason and her grandmother Monica. Danny and Rocco's father was there, and Drew wouldn't have done that. Absolutely. You let Jason walk up in that room. I bet you Drew still got nightmares from that last beat down. That last beat down that he done got. That damn Chase always defending my pillow. I'm dead. Knock it off. Britt has been a real beast since she's been back with no Knock. Britt. No, Britt is the victim here, okay? At the end of the day, we don't know what Nathan was doing to her for those few years to keep her in that thing. Hi, Spiderquake. Britt left because she could easily. Carly, she spared her. Exactly. Carly beat her. Oh, please. We ain't talking about that dingbat. But I'm glad that Nina took back her plea. But at least, say what you will, at least Molly had a win on her record. Now Nina has another criminal record, another conviction on her rate. I'm not sure what to make of Ronnie. I am. She can't be trusted. She ain't no owner of no house. Why would Monica leave a house to this know-it-all, this raggedy old woman? Monica ain't left that house to her. She left that house to Michael. Plus Nina actually pinned Carly down. She sure did. Ronnie need a DNA test. She need more than that. Also, Kyreese, check my channel. There's a shocking surprise no one in their life would have seen coming. I was laughing when Drew called Nina the beat. Did you hear what happened to Danny Bear? Yes, I did. I heard from Danny Bear directly, actually. And I saw Cat Lady's post. And then Danny Bear 87 and I spoke directly. I know she has a new channel now. So at least she will be back sooner rather than later. So that's good. But YouTube just be tripping. Because Ronnie is Monica's sister. I think Monica left the house to Tracy. Not no Tracy. She left that to Michael. What happened to Danny Bear? Is she okay? Her channel got deleted. So she had to, but luckily for her, she had another channel. So she will be back on her new old channel at some point soon. But YouTube gave her a whole bunch of nonsense reasons. Talk about she violated their practices. I'm like, boy, bye. She didn't violate no damn practices, okay? She wanted to share the hot Amy Choi. I mean, at the end of the day, what's the problem with Peacock and sharing days of our lives? I'm just saying, we want to see Amy Choi 24/7. It shouldn't be a problem with that. I'm just saying, Peacock, all of them, Amy Choi is some hot stuff. I'm just saying. I love that scene when Ronnie called Tracy a cold, rigid bee that is sex deprived and talk about you need a gentleman to go fix that. Did you see what happened with Andrade? Yeah, they're going to try to give him a 1-year non-compete clause. I'm like, you know what, TKO? with their cheap behinds. I don't care what drugs Andrade is doing. That ain't none of their business no more. How they gonna stop that man from making money for a year? That's crazy. And then their cheap asses don't even want to pay him. They need to be taken right to court. How was Drew Kane able to come into Quartermain Mansion? He was banned from the property. Exact. Well, apparently because Big Back Ronnie, she is apparently the fake owner. Did you see what Haley's doing? Yeah. Oh, Haley ain't it. I told y'all from day one on Beyond the Gates that Haley wasn't nothing. I told you she was running the long con. I knew it. I knew it from the beginning. I said it. Did I not say that? That Haley was running a con from the beginning. I knew that girl cannot be trusted. Okay? So, Bill, you gonna look like a fool. I'm starting to like Jacinda. Me too. Even though I gotta get past of I gotta get past that she slept with Boyle. I gotta try to forget that. I mean, I know she was getting paid for it. I mean, I get the girl had bills to pay. Haley Cousin is that dude. I'm on WWE side. Look, I would have been on WWE side if it wasn't for TKO. I was not expecting Haley to be that devilish. Oh, I was. I knew she couldn't be trusted. But I like the new chemistry between Eva and that dude. I'm like, all right, that dude has more charisma than Tomas. So, but Bill deserves what he gets. I don't feel one iota for him. He was so hot to trot for the newest, youngest, latest thing. She's now trying to send him to an early grave. Yep, and I knew she had something to do with his little condition. I knew it. She is evil. Evil, evil, evil. Brooklyn Big Bet. Look, Brooklyn Quartermain is a great woman. Hi, Tamara Price. How are you? Brooklyn Quartermain is excellent, but I'm very happy that Ava Jerome got her money back on General Hospital. So, because my boo will always be rich. So I'm just saying, I'm gonna need Rick. I understand that you've been um scorned. I get that you're gonna want revenge, but you could take that up with Christina. Ava did what she had to do. Kyreese Portia's pregnant. Who's the father, Curtis or Isaiah? Probably Curtis. Probably Curtis. That's right. They better leave my boo-boo Brooklyn alone. My honeycombs. That's right. I love me some Brooklyn Quartermain. My boo-boos. You have Alexis and Christina to thank. I ain't got to thank Christina with nothing. Christina is still my mortal enemy. I don't care if Christina and Ava made their little peace. Ava may be forgiven, but I'm not. I'm gonna still be pet. I'm gonna keep the same Ava Jerome energy as far as Christina's concerned. Ava just can't see it right now because Ava has such a big heart. So I'm gonna keep my guard up. I just don't like Chase right now. Me neither. He's such a simp. Ava and her money. Yeah. I was all for Willow's butt getting hauled out to Penderville to a weight trial because she and Drew Penn do the same thing. Uh-huh. Now Willow's in the booty house. Willow is up in the booty house with Big Dorothy and Betsy. He is a Willow apologist. Exactly. Damn, Chase. It worked for Portia. Mm-hmm. I need Christina to be a real sister and tell Michael about her mom defending Willow, also known as My Pillow. Yeah. I love Chase right now. Why? In what world? But I'm gonna need Spinelli to get over it. Okay, you are not James's father. Like you could welcome Nathan, fake Nathan, whatever, all you want. But at the end of the day, you were not James's father. You and James had like 2 scenes together in 7 years. So therefore, I don't care if you were living with Maxie or not. Like, I'm not really feeling Spinelli's little plight right now. I don't really care. So just get over it. Any Willow enablers, I call them Willow apologists. Like, let's go. I'm ready to, and turned up to the 20. Spoiler said that Scout was the one that shot Drew. Good for that girl. I hope she shoots him again. Aim just a little bit lower in the right spot because Drew is the worst of the worst that I've ever met. I have had it with Drew and his shenanigans. I have just had it with that man, that deplorable man, and all of his crap. Like, ugh. But you know what, Rocco, you're gonna need to understand. Scout is technically not your sister, but But Britt and Obrick is not your mother or grandmother. I'm so tired of Rocco keep saying that because I don't like Obrick right now. I'm still mad that Obrick slapped Britt those weeks ago and never even apologized with her old, stinking, raggedy behind. That's right. I still got the smoke for Lisa Obrick. She's an old hag. I remember all those years she was obsessed with Faison because she was always choosing a man over her daughter, and now she expects Britt to have undying loyalty to her crusty behind. F.O. Brick and the horse that she rode in on. Hi, Danny Bear. Hi, LaShanta. I didn't expect Laura on Friday, expected Jason to come to that door and fold Drew up. Exactly. So that old Liesel Obrecht, she could kick rocks, no shoes, no socks, and no dang flip flops with her old behind. I don't like her. Ever since she slapped my girl, I've had it out for Obrecht. I have a vendetta against Liesel Obrecht. What do you think about Kat and Thomas? No chemistry. None whatsoever. I don't care about Kat's little fake orgasm, okay? She's still faking it. As far as I'm concerned, talk about her acting like her and Tomas are having some good sex now. I'm like, girl, she'll no good. You know what? No, I don't like Kat. I ain't never liked Kat. I was so glad that Danny stood up to his evil uncle Drew Kane. I'm over Brett. Look, at the end of the day, I'm still gonna ride for Britt over Carly anytime because there'd be too many Carly enablers, okay? Everybody likes to defend everything that Carly do. And I'm just not one of them. I'm gonna call her out every single time. Jason, listen, as long as anyone comes in there. Did you see how Sidwell? Yes, I loved Sidwell in that episode. I like Jacinda standing up to Drew. I love Britt. Exactly. Me and Smitty had great sex. Good for you and Smitty. But my attraction to Smitty kind of ended when that line that Martin said about Smitty filling him up. I still haven't gotten over that. Okay? I didn't need to know that. Because you see, I'm not into Martin, I'm into Smitty. So it's like if you take Martin out of the equation, then I would have been happy with that. But when I heard that come out of Martin's mouth, Cat broke Tomas's. Yeah, you see, Really? They really wrote it like that? They ain't got no tact. You see, that's because Cat, she gotta get that experience. But I'm like, damn, Tomas, you could have handled that though. I'm just saying, like, Cat, you gotta. I've been around the block for a little bit, so it's like, Cat, I could show you how to I could show Cat to make sure that Cat don't bite too hard, and but damn, would she throw herself at him? I mean, I'm just saying, but damn, Tomas, your game must have been weak. How you let her break it? Mm-mm. Why are you disappointed in Alexis? I'm disappointed that she gave birth to Christina. How crazy, Luna? Yes, Cat did break Tomas's. Well, damn, that must have been some weak shit. I wish, you know, that she wouldn't be able to break me. I'm telling you that right now. Look, they really wrote that like that. They ain't got no tact. I'm like, damn, they ain't got no tact. But I'm just saying, but Tomas, you gotta get your power up. You supposed to be doing your part now too. I mean, I'm just saying now, Kat, you get a few little points from me. You still don't look as good as Eva, but I'm just saying. I'm kind of curious. I kind of want to see that scene now. That was hilarious, Kat. Breaking toe bosses. I had my wisdom teeth talking before my face was sticking out. Yes, indeed. I am glad I never had to do that again. You really didn't see that episode of Cat or Tomas? Uh-uh. Hey, hey, cat lady. How are you tonight? Did Cat did the reverse cowgirl and Tomas. Hey, CW. Look. Does anyone think that Michael knows that Willow shot Drew? Like he saw her do it but hasn't said anything yet. I still can't believe the fact that they said Cat legit broke Tomas's. I'm dead. That's kind of funny. What are Rocky and the kittens doing? One of them resting. I'm good. Long time. Look, I was recovering. Oh Lord! But at least I'll be back more regularly now. So we won't have to wait a million years anymore for the next stream. Even though I'll be spending more time in the gym soon rather than later. Do you think? Uh, 1 second, Tammy, here she is. Hey, Tammy, Gordon. Thank you for getting the word out about my channel, Cat Lady. Absolutely. Cat Lady did her thing, making sure Kyreese wasn't Willow and Drew gonna set up Michael. They sure was. So turnabout fair play. See, Deacon had great. I don't watch that TV show. I don't watch that TV show. So I don't know who had chemistry with who. No problem. I can see. I hope we can get you back where you were by the end of this week. Absolutely. There ain't no monkey stopping this show. Absolutely not. Because you did nothing wrong, Danny Bear. Your old channel should have been left right where it was. And YouTube need to stop tripping. I love that Laura caught Drew. Me too, and I'm hoping that Laura, as the mayor, has some pull to get the BS restraining orders lifted. Chase and Dante need to be fired. Exactly. How dare Dante sit over there talking about, oh, he he said that Willow loves her kid, shows that Willow loves the kids. But Dante fixed his mouth to say that Michael framed Willow for the Daisy incident. Dante, I already was still mad at you with the whole Gia thing. I was starting to get over that. But then you made me mad all over again when you said that comment. I'm like, uh-uh. But I'm over. Yeah, Dante's on my list. So he can go straight to hell after that. Dante, you disloyal bastard. You supposed to be talk about, oh, you you were supposed to and Chase could shut the hell up. Like Chase, you have Brooklyn Quartermain in your bed. Why are you worried about little bag of bones, 103-pound Willow? She's barely 103 pounds. She's more like 90 pounds, anyways. I mean, don't get me wrong. She used to be a 10 up until when she changed her hair. I don't care. And then she changed her personality. Now she's just a regular 7. But she used to be a 10. A few years ago, 7 years ago, she was a whole 10. I think that Martin was the one that spiked Ronnie's tea. I think Ronnie is in on this con. They planned on doing that. Chase is about to lose his wife. Exactly, as he should, because he's a horrible man. He ain't a good husband. When you have Brooklyn Quartermain, you don't be worrying about no other woman. Brooklyn is the woman. The only woman that should be of any concern of his. Okay? That's like, okay, if I got with Audra Charles, you think I would be giving a damn about any Willow Tate right about now? Hell no. When Chase gets fired, no singing, please. Facts. Dante and Chase win Donkey of the Day. Chase can go and take Dante with him. Disloyal. Both of them. Chase is just mad that Michael stole his girl. I'm like, get over it. Willow wasn't all that anyways anymore. She's been playing us all from the start. Willow was no good. And you're gonna stop talking about my girlfriend. I done tolerated one too many times of you talking about my boo boo. Okay, you're gonna leave her alone, Dewan. That's what you're about to do. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Do you hear me? I'm gonna only say it one more time. Do you hear me, Dewan? I am tired of you talking about my girlfriend. Brooklyn, beautiful Quartermain. I'm tired of you talking about her. I don't want to see no more nonsense about her being any type of man or any type of quarter pounder. I don't want to hear no more about her this. I don't want to hear no more about none of that. You better be saying nothing but compliments about Brooklyn Quartermain for the rest of this damn week. I don't care if you're lying to yourself or not. You're gonna lie and make me happy, damn it. Do you hear me? You're making my medication come off. I'm sorry. I got to temporarily ignore a few of the comments while I'm putting Dewan in his place because I'm sick of it. You're gonna stop talking about my girlfriend. Do you hear me? Good. Got my pain medication wearing off. I'm here for a dark Michael. Chase forgot to mention that Willow was in the house after Scout went to school to save that powder. Uh-huh. I'm still mad at Dante for Michael going to jail. Hi, Allison. How are you? Lucas didn't tell his cousin Lulu that. Look, I'm just saying he's gonna be saying nothing but nice things about Brooklyn going forward. I want to be happy. I want to hear all compliments about Brooklyn. I want to hear how beautiful Brooklyn looks. Are you still sick? I'm sick of you talking about my boo boo. That's what I'm sick about. Is you talking about my boo boo, my honeycombs, my baby boos. Okay, that's all we need to worry about is that you are going to be getting some Brooklyn vocabulary. Do you hear me? You better go to the Brooklyn School of Technology. I better hear nothing but fabulous things about Brooklyn. That's the only medicine I need right now. The only person that needs to be dried in these comments is Willow, not Brooke. I know that's right. I know that's right. Now, we could talk about that 90-pound trick all we want to. That no good trick. We could talk about Willow all we want. That 80-pound anorexic little freaking white cokehead crackhead. Look, I gotta be real with that. I was watching her when she was promoting her book, and she's boring. She's boring all over again. I'm like, I could only stay in that thing when I need to convict that bastard. But I was like, she was, but I got bored all over again. I'm like, she's got to get her charisma. Like, I really got to bring out all the charisma out of Emma Barber and Nia Sue. I mean, I'm just saying. I was into it for like 5 seconds. And then she kept talking. And then I was like, damn, do I really add to all her entertainment value? I was like, dang. I really do add to her. I mean, outside of that one scene when she died, that's the only part where she was in. Because when she's talking, she lacks the certain charisma that needed. She needs to be around me a little bit more. Okay, I could show her a few things with my crazy personality. Okay, I could show her some things because she just don't have that spunk. And she talking about her little damn book. I'm like, she was like, hi. Oh my god, guys. Yeah. Ah, ha, ha. Hi, Caroline Spencer. How are you? Wouldn't it be interesting if Scout was the one who tried to off her own father, then blocked it out? Yep. And I would blame Drew 100% for it. And I feel like um, that would be an interesting twist if it was Scout. But Drew's a waste of a bullet. So, so LOL. So unless Darby is here, y'all won't ever have to hear me say I'm a barber again. Okay? It's the end of an era. Now that I'm back, cause I'm not gonna lie, she is boring, and the actress playing her is also kind of boring. I gotta finally admit it. Who the hell am I fooling? I'm surprised I kept it up that long, but damn, I was doing good in denial. I was living in denial until I actually had to listen to her for more than 60 seconds. Alexis would actually allow someone to go to jail before she would allow her granddaughter to go to jail. Emma is born. She is. She is. Drew was a waste of 2 bullets. Sure was. Rick shot Grant. He blocked it out. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, he was a waste of those 2 bullets. I'm like, damn. He could have at the very least been parallel, or at the very least, they should have gave Drew the Victor Cassadine treatment. Like, where that poison and his joystick couldn't work no more. Like that would have been fine. A fine punishment for Drew. Because I want to make sure he can't get nobody pregnant again. That's for damn sure. Willow was in the Dawn of Day cult with Shiloh. Yes, she was. And now she's in the Dawn of Drew. But I give Carly a lot of stuff, a lot of crap. But yeah, and Drew woke up way too fast, way too fast. He should have stayed. She wasn't ready to get married. Watch she marry Liam. Mm-hmm. She'll marry him, then cheat on him again. Because that's what those Logan women did. They can't be trusted. They can't be trusted, can't be trusted, can't be trusted, can't be trusted. They're low down, dirty, nasty, conniving, evil women. Those are some of the worst women I have ever seen. All of those Logan women, every last one of them, are evil to their core. That's what they do. They lie, they cheat, they steal somebody's husbands. That's why I can't watch that show anymore. On top of that, those are toxic. Those are 3 of the most evil, disgusting women. Each one worse than the last. Donna sucks. Katie sucks. Brooke is just a regular slut from the valley. And Poppy, she's not a Logan, but she might as well be. She's just a slut from Asia. Well, Bridget is a Forrester Logan, so therefore she I'll try to look the other way as far as Bridget's concerned because she's Brooke's victim. But Hope, she don't get that pass from me. The Logans are Brooke, Steffi, and Taylor, and Hope, and so on. Yep. Steffi, too. She can't be trusted either. Okay? But damn, I heard that the actress playing Jacqueline had another boy. So I'm like, 5 boys and no girls. I'm like, well, Bridget is not too bad, but the rest of them are trash. Horrible women. They can't be trusted. And neither could Poppy, okay? That old Asian crackhead. She's just nasty, inside and out. And I'm still mad that Poppy slept with Tom Starr. Wait, Liam and Steffi haven't been caught about their kiss about a year ago? They had 2 kisses. I will talk about her whenever I want to. If I wanted to talk about your Botox Steffi Botox Forrester, I'm going to talk about her whenever I want to. Okay? I'm going to talk about her whenever I want to. And her bundles of white weave, I'll talk about it. And whenever I want to. And her plastic butt, I will talk about Steffi whenever I want. Okay, now what? What you gonna do? Yeah, she looked good, but I'm gonna talk about her too. That plays could start her own NBA team now that she has five boys. Uh-huh. She got to slow it down. Slow it down, lady. Steffi Botox Forrester Kyreese 2025. Clarke, same with. I told you, Dewan. See, you're trying to get timed out for the evening, okay? I'm trying. You're lucky that I'm in such a good mood, okay? I haven't been on in a whole 2 weeks. This is the reason why I've been so patient with you, okay? But I am the king of petty. Don't forget that. I like being petty. I enjoy being petty. So I will gladly time your ass out if you keep talking about my boo boo, my honeycombs. I'm just saying. Steffi leaves her hot hubby she hasn't ridden in months so she could see her knocked up stepdaughter in prison. Exactly. My mom would tell Steffi to get her tubes tied. Rumor said she had a girl. Now she had another boy. I forgot the name. What did you think of Carly and her black haired wig? Horrible. She didn't pull it off like Ava did in 2015. See, Ava know how to make that work. Carly, on the other hand, I didn't know that she was a musician. What does she sing? Yep, she had another boy. Wow, damn. She got a 6 year old, a 4 year old, a 3 year old, and a 2 year old. Carly look went. That's funny. I call my orange cat King Petty because he's so petty. When will Portia tell Curtis she's pregnant in her when she's in her second trimester? Probably third. Carly, she looked ridiculous, and Carly need to stay out of it too. That's her real problem. She need to stay out of it. At the end of the day, Jocelyn want to be grown, let her be grown. You got a whole minor daughter to take care of, and you got a hotel, just whatever. Because Carly don't even know the full story. She don't know that Jocelyn killed Cyrus Renell because also Jocelyn wouldn't take a seat. She kept taking the clues from Brennan. I do not think it's Curtis's baby. I don't think it's Isaiah. I bet you it's going to be some twist that Isaiah got a vasectomy or is infertile. She not going to tell Curtis anytime soon. Because why would they give Isaiah a baby when he's not even developed? He's not a developed character, so why would they want to give him a brand new baby when, like, yeah, that could, but he's not fully he's not he hasn't been fully fleshed out. Like, who's his people? Who's whatever? Outside of being a doctor, why should we care enough about Isaiah now that he got little poodle puff pregnant? I mean, I don't care about Curtis either, for that matter. But Isaiah is not fleshed out enough to add any value to a baby. So that baby is going to be a part of the Ashford family. Oh no, I'm looking forward to Carly Valentine Elias. They're trying to make him one. I mean, all he's doing right now is just sleeping with the little poodle puff. BOQ isn't that bad. Thank you, Krista. Stop talking about my girlfriend. Look, I've been very tame. I haven't called her real name all night long. I've been showing some restraint. I've been showing some restraint since my return. I've hardly even sworn that much tonight. Okay, if you notice that, I've been better. Because I'm trying to turn over a new leaf and be a new, shining, bright example. Even though Dewan's been pushing my button, talking about my girl. But Rory Gibson is so. Ooh, yes, he is. I want to dance with somebody who loves me. Look, I'm just saying, Portia, her hair look a mess. But I hate every time. Yeah, she looked like a damn poodle pup. Okay, that's her with that hair of hers. And why is Lois back in Port Charles? I thought she was gone. Let her be gone. Are you happy, Abe? No, no, I'm not. I still hold a grudge against Christina, and I most certainly will always hold a grudge against Christina. Christina and I will always have beef. Because Ava lost 8 months of her daughter after that kangaroo trick, lied and said that she pushed her. I'm still not over it. I'll never be over it. I will never forgive. That was the final straw. And not to mention when she lied on Ethan all those years ago. And not to mention when she didn't die in that fire when I told her to. So, Christina will always be dead to me. I hold her responsible for everything. When in doubt, I blame Christina for all my life's problems, right along with Nikki Newman. I blame Nikki Newman for all my problems on The Young and the Restless. So that's what I want y'all to know. Whenever anything's a problem, I'm gonna always blame Nikki Newman. It's all her fault. So me not being live for 2 weeks, recovering from surgery, it was Nikki Newman's fault. Me falling. Lois is officially gone. They wrote her out by sending her out of the country on a world tour. Hallelujah! Hallelujah. Who do you like more, Lois or Christina Corinthos? Look, both of them are horrible women. But thank God you don't want anyone to stay on Brooklyn's neck, so stay off of Lois's neck. No, she's the trash. The difference between Brooklyn and Lois is Brooklyn is royalty. Lois is the trash of Bensonhurst. That's the difference, Gemini. She sure did with her long back. She slapped me with her long back. Those scenes with Nikki and Jill were torture. I can't stand either one of them. Mm-hmm. Cannot stand Nikki Newman. I'm not too pleased with Olivia either. Exactly. Siding with Ronnie over the trash of Bensonhurst. You sound like Tracy. Because that's what she is. Me and Tracy are right about Lois. And I'm very glad that her old ass mama Gloria is staying right is has been right in Bensonhurst with her. They better not bring her old ass back. No time soon. I am not a fan of Gloria. Not after her last appearance when she barged up in and talked about that's enough. I'm like, the hell it is. Olivia Trent didn't even want Tracy at the Metro Court. Like that's your mother. I'm like, mm-mm. Oh, okay, yeah, but Olivia, she's on my shit list too. Let me start dogging her out too. Which episode was that? So I could cuss her out. They'll want me at the Metro Court. You know what? That's fine. We've been kicked out of better places than that. I won't go at your little rat roach infested hotel. Your little with your little nepo non The only reason why you have that hotel is because Ava shot your useless cousin. Okay, that's the only reason why you even own that hotel. You nasty. Ooh. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Being poor, I can understand Olivia's logic about the Quartermains. That's right. Tuesday, I think. I've been kicked out of better places than this. If Lois is the trash of Bensonhurst, and what is Brooklyn? The trash bag? Not the trash bag. Look, she's Brooklyn Quartermain is Port Charles royalty. Yeah, Olivia, she can go straight to hell. That's why she had two different babies by two different mobsters with her nasty behind. That's the only time her uterus works. Her ovaries works. Her eggs worked when she's effing mobsters. Tracy had to sleep on Lulu's couch. Tracy is living with that Shrulu. Exactly. And that demon seed Charlotte. With no breaks in between. And I'm glad that Charlotte stopped calling him Papa. Papa, but Valentine don't need to be giving no warnings about Brit. Valentine need to mind his own damn business. I'm still mad at Valentine that he stole my Ava's money in the first place. Every time I see Valentine, I got smoke for him, and he make me itch with his rude self. Valentine, he don't want that smoke from me. Are you going to be live streaming most of this coming week again? Yes. Indeed, I am. If I'm not on tomorrow, I most certainly will be back on Tuesday. That's for sure. But I was gonna see how big that moving truck was. Ava got money. Move on. No, I'm just getting started. I'm just getting started. He did what he did. I think Tracy is going to find a real will in the stuff she packed. Are we going to be live streaming on Friday? Why? What's on for? Oh, Halloween. Yeah, I can't wait for Rick to get revenge on those witches. No. Yeah, well, two witches. Christina and the witch that gave birth to her. Because Ava is innocent. Okay? It's my story and I'm sticking to it. That's right. The more things change, the more things stay the exact same. If you thought I was going to come back and try to hold Ava accountable for that kidnapping, you had another thing coming. Because no, that wasn't her. She was under duress. Okay? So I'm going to find whatever reason that I can is not her fault. Ava and Alexis are not friends. Okay? Those aren't friends. Those are just allies. No, Ava, she deserves it worse. She assaulted Rick twice. Nothing innocent about Ava. The actor that plays Kai is now on recurring status. Good riddance. Can't stand him, especially after he sold out Curtis and Portia to Drew. Mm-hmm. Indeed. Lordy. But Elizabeth didn't have to interrupt Cody and Molly. Ava and the Davis witches can share a jail cell. You did lose 2 wisdom teeth of what we can accept about Ava. I lost all 4. I took out all 4. But my love for Ava remains the same. I refuse to hold her accountable for what's not her fault. Okay? She was under duress. Ava is just misunderstood, okay? Y'all misunderstand my girl. But Spencer's coming back for Trina. Cool, I'm going to be at my first ever live with my friend at his house at his Halloween party. Surprise, it will be black, purple, perfectly inhuman collab. Nice. I'll try to view it. But what else happened in the last few weeks on General Hospital that I haven't talked about yet? Because we got a few more minutes. I'm taking my Tylenol PM. I am going out like a light. Does Sidwell have Colette destroy Sonny's penthouse? She's on Sidwell's payroll. First, Rick told Molly he joined a cult, then Ronnie told Tracy she was a stuck-up, frigid witch. GH really had me cracking up while you were I'm dead. Now that I did see. Ava's a pimp and Rick didn't have her money. Exactly. But Nina was always right about Willow. I'm just saying. Nina was always right. It turns out that Willow was just trash. And Nina was trying to warn us. And I was so happy when Michael said that he regrets letting Willow adopt Wiley. I'm glad he said that. He said it. I knew he would live to regret that. Did you see Sidwell checking Drew? I did. I acknowledged that earlier on because Sidwell made it very clear that you don't summons me ever again. I summons you. I tell you, Nina was a Willow apologist, dragging herself as long as she could about her. I was just too through with her and both of them. Nina was telling the truth and taking the deal was hilarious. I'm surprised Ava and Sidwell haven't gotten together. Exactly. Sidwell knows has the money that Ava desires. Valentine made Claudette disappear. She hid Charlotte from him. Mm-hmm. Sidwell made Drew a bitch. He sure did. He sure did. As he should. Yes, me too. Michael never should have been so blind, stupid, and let that heifer Willow adopt his son. He was going to live to regret it, and unsurprisingly, 5 years later, he sure did. Uh huh. Because everybody was too busy wanting to hate on now. I'm like, good, we could hate now all we want, but that didn't mean Willow needed to adopt him. I knew Michael was making a mistake. So, but like I said, I feel, but my overall opinion with Carly, I feel that she needs to mind her business. I mean, Jocelyn's her daughter and all that, but you don't be knowing the full situation. Your daughter's a killer now. So it is what it is. Just sit back, relax, and you'll be all right. Now need to come back for her son. Ugh. Lord have mercy. One moment. Hi, Tanya. Tanya, you're so pretty. No way, Carly. I want Carly to go full skirt, scorched earth. Whenever you're not in heat, Tanya, you're my favorite when you're not in heat. Don't tell Gordon and Tammy and Rocky that. But when you're not in heat, you're my favorite. Because you're the first one I named. Yes, you are. So pretty. But yeah, she's finally she's not in heat at the moment. So she's my favorite right now. But don't tell Rocky, Gordon, and Tammy that. But I think Willow did, and she has her sister's now personality. Mm, she's so pretty, yes indeed. Just how'd you get so pretty? Lord, I took my PMs, but I'll stay on a little longer until it starts to kick in a little bit more because I'm having so much fun being back here tonight. But I just cannot stand. I still can't stand that this is the Brennan in the role, though. I just wish that they would have found a different Brennan that was taller. Tanya is so cute. All the kittens are. Well, all the cats. They're all over a year old now. So they're technically not kittens anymore. They're all adults because they were born exactly on October 10th, 2024. Well, it's October 26th. Time flies. Lord. Oh, well, excuse me. Don't pass out on screen, Kyreese. Ain't nobody gonna pass out on screen. I'm dead. But I'm over Gio's attitude towards my boo Brooklyn. Okay, he don't have to. Then my big back self ate all my snacks. I hear that. I can't wait until I can have chips again. But Willow probably did have DID. She doesn't remember stalking Daisy. Oh, she remembers. She remembers. She knew very well what she was doing. I'm done them giving them little mental illnesses thinking that that's supposed to just cover up their crimes. Like, no, Willow was just evil. She knew what she was doing. She knew exactly what she was doing. So she needs to face the consequences for her actions, which is jail time. She's not Ava. Hi, Spencer Drew is a shady SOB. He needs to go. I miss Billy Miller. Yes, rest in peace, Billy Miller. Rest in peace, Billy Miller. I'm glad Michael don't feel sorry for Willa whatsoever or her excuses. Me too. I'm glad too because little Donna will be in the sequel of Wicked as Glenda. Yes, Donna is so cute. I'm glad she got her role. He was a good guy. The show needs to explain why Drew is evil now. Willow even knew what she was doing. Even Obrick saw it the first day she came back and saw Willow smile when she heard Sasha left town. Mm-hmm. Of course. So I keep thinking I'm over the excuses for Willow. Oh, Drew manipulated her. Oh, she's stick sick with DID. She didn't know what she was doing. She knew for sure. Now she's gonna pay. Exactly. And pay and pay and pay. And pay some more. With her evil behind. Drew just corrupted Willow. She used to be sweet and innocent. Now she's just a crazy person like her sister. There's no damsel in distress thing. Willow did that all on her own. She was fake all along. When Willow stalked Daisy, that was it for Michael. Exactly. As it should be. Because mm-mm. Yes. But Drew is the worst father, and I am hoping that any way, shape, or circumstances that his parental rights are terminated or that he dies painfully, ideally, or quickly, whichever one's more convenient for me. And then when they said, with Faison's kids back, all I know for damn sure is that they better not dare even think about, don't even think about thinking about bringing Peter August back under any circumstances. I don't trust Alexis to raise Scout. Mm. I know she raised Christina, so her credibility is kind of shot. I mean, Molly's okay, but it's still a pretty bad thing on your resume that you raised Christina. Just saying. But I'm gonna call this stream a night. This is so much fun. Have a great night, Kyreese, Black Purple, Spencer, CW, Dewan. Oh, and yeah, Dewan that was talking about my boo, Brooklyn. Mm. Have a good night, Miss Soap Obsessed. I would trust Molly over Alexis. I don't care for Alexis raising Scout either, but I'd take her in a heartbeat over Drew. Have a good night, Kyreese. Have a good night, Gemini. Have a great night, um, Cat Lady, and everybody else. This is lots of fun. I'll be back sooner rather than later.